did a lot of research. I went to school later in life than most of my classmates, so I wanted to make a very educated decision on where I went to school, and I did a lot of research on a lot of different campuses and toured several different campuses, and I just knew when I got here that this was the one. I actually drove an hour and a half every day. It was about an hour, but with traffic and construction, it was about an hour and a half to get here every day. There was a school about, I think it's 8 miles from my house, that was about 1/4 the cost, and I just couldn't justify it. You know, when you go to school later in life, like I did, you kind of want the best education that you can get. And I knew that even though it meant a little more intuition, that it was worth it. And I was absolutely right. It was the best decision. I currently own a salon inside of the country club in Runaway Bay, Texas. The opportunity came up about 3 months before I graduated. The salon became available. That wasn't my original plan, but it was one of those opportunities, and I spoke with my instructors here in detail, you know, and asked them, I know I'm missing out on apprenticing and possibly getting, you know, a little more of the experience that you learn from working with a more experienced stylist, but this opportunity, somebody else is going to take it. And it was just, every instructor I had told me, you kind of have to do it. So I did, and I just jumped in head first. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. My instructors were so amazing, and I still can call them in my freak out moments, and they always answer my calls, and just like family, they, you know, walk me through a panic or whatever the situation is. Hair. Everything hair. I know most people's ultimate goal is to own a salon. Though it's amazing, and I love it. I want to be a platform artist. I want to be on the platform. I want everyone to know my name. I want to be with the Guy Tangs and the Robert Cromines, and I want to be up there and compete, make a difference in the hair industry. Face-off is so fun, and I just don't see how you come to school and to Ogle and not want to at least try, because that further solidified that I want to be a platform artist. That's what I want to do. You know, being there with the lights and the people and people screaming and whistling at something that you created is incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Okay, it's my first client in school. We have to have a model for a free haircut, and I'm originally from Colorado. I didn't know anyone in my area at the time, and I just put an ad on Facebook on a buy-sell trade website and asked for, you know, someone to come in and get a free haircut. And this older lady who turned out to live near me came in, and she was just so grateful, and she just felt like she was so beautiful, and she's to this day a big part of my life. When I opened the salon, I made sure she was my first client in my chair. Because of my commute, any kind of inclement weather was an issue. It made it a little harder to get from A to B. I had 2 freezes, and I live on the other side of a really long bridge, and it flooded the last week I was in school. And you couldn't get across the bridge, so my husband drove me all the way around and got us a hotel and stayed over here and worked from over here just so that I could come to school and back on my last week. And my house was hit by a tornado. Oh, this is all like the last month of school was the tornado and the flooding. But you do what you have to do. Extremely impressed with Ogle, and I feel that they set me up to do what I'm doing better than I would have had anywhere else. I don't think I could have gone to another school and gotten out and owned my own salon. I don't feel like I would have had the tools. I feel like only because of my instructors and the support I had through Ogle am I able to do what I do.